Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a Tier 8 Yacht Tank M3I. Listen, this is a weird vehicle. It is going to get buffed by Wargaming by quite a big margin. Pretty much it is going to become more accurate on the move, more accurate in general with 90mm gun, more accurate with 105mm gun, better DPM with 90mm gun, better aiming time with both of the guns, turret is turning faster, more penetration, better backward speed, more hit points, and better armor pretty much. It's weird, you know why? Overall, I don't think that the tank is horrible, although I always struggle to play with a vehicle, although I love the tank. In the same time, community ratings are showing that the tank is still okay. It is close to 4 stars rating. And whenever I look into my performance, I play for 2,500 average damage and 600 assisting damage, which is weird. For example, if we would compare it with TS54, which we marketed some time ago, it's 2.8 plus 700, although the tank is probably better, right? And loads of fun to play. Do you think, fellas, Wargaming is making a good decision by making this tank better and stronger, or do you think this is more likely Wargaming is doing that because they are reworking all the Yacht line and every tank from the line is getting buffed? This is the question. Because for me, honest to banana lord, fellas, I feel like the tank isn't horrible. I don't think the tank is bad, and I would say it's still completely fine to this day. I understand that 320 alpha damage gun is kind of a stinker. I am 100% with you, I understand that. But looking into the 240 alpha damage gun, you have 5 seconds reload time, which is not bad. You have a nice platform, you can play hull down, and in the end of the day, you can load the heat ammunition, and you can drill 290 millimeters of armor like there is no tomorrow. Like there is no tomorrow, fellas. So the question is, am I the special one that do not understand why this tank is getting buffed? Do you think it's necessary? Do you think the tank is as weak as Wargaming is painting it to be? Or do you think the tank is okay? Leave your comment down below. I'm very, very curious what you have to say. Anyways, we are going to test ride this mother trucker. I have no doubts that our performance won't be the finest and the best, because I always struggle to play with this tank, right? But nevertheless, I do enjoy this mother trucking tank, and I'm having a great time while playing with it. That being said, we can clearly see that this is not a position for us to play. If we are going to go down, we are going to get punished here, so it is definitely not worth it. So instead of playing super aggressively, we are going to take this hold down position and we will try to do some free damage, right? That would be very much appreciated, and that would be absolutely amazing. Yes, we are aware that enemy setup is very, very quick in this situation, right? We are definitely very, very well aware of that. We know that our Kerveron is sitting in the bunch of trouble, right? We will keep this in mind. We definitely know that. We know that T832 is sitting in a bit of the poo-poo hole. We know that Toro is sitting a bit of the poo-poo hole, but it's okay. We are big boys and we are going to be completely fine. Now, this alpha damage in the first glance can definitely feel underwhelming, which it is, at least in my opinion, right? But if you are adapting to this playstyle, it feels good. It honestly feels pretty good and pretty nice. Meanwhile, hopefully our Toro can escape from this, and our Toro running away, right, can do plenty of the damage for the enemy forces. Can he? That is a different question. Oh my bananas, would you look at that? Okay, we can see a couple more gentlemen trying to make pressure right there. So what we are doing, we are saving ourselves and we are going to play tiny touch safer over there, right? Because it's clear as day that enemy team may try to, that they will make pressure here. I really doubt that IS-6 will turn around or Vaka will turn around. There is a big chance they will simply get involved and try to get as much use as they physically and possibly can. And that's okay for us. Now, What is our plan? Our plan is to play hold down to the best of my ability, right? And just to keep punishing enemy forces whenever they are getting involved here or whenever they are trying to make a bit of pressure. Would you look at that? Nice cupola, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And look at this beauty. Now we are gaming, we are having a great time, and we are shredding them like there is no tomorrow. So the question is this tank really that bad? Even though I truly understand that it is not the easiest vehicle to play with, right? It is, but in the end of the day, I would say this is the best out of the dildo tanks. I'm not even joking. I would say this vehicle very well may be the best of dildo tanks overall. Comparing to the tier 9 with a double cupola or double booba, compare it how you are looking into all of this, compare it to the tier 10, it just feels great. Armor is holding pretty well. We definitely cannot say that armor-wise it's disgusting. Gun handling can be questionable, sure, fine, fair enough. Gun handling definitely can be questionable. But look at this mother trucker. Look at this mother trucker. Well, minus gun, right? Come on. Gun-wise, we can definitely hit the shots a bit better than we did till now. Come on. Come on, tier 8. Oh. You do not like me for some reason, huh? Oh, wow. I mean, the gun definitely feels lackluster, and this is 200 meters. It's not like we are trying to shoot a Starva cupola or something, right? We are trying to shoot a proper big cupola of VK-100. So maybe I am the wrong one, fellas. Maybe this tank is crying for help. Maybe this tank is crying for buffs. Let me know in the comment section down below, right? Okay, so what is the plan and what is the point here? The point is to get involved into the game here, right? That's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we can eliminate this VK and those type 58s, right? That would be very much appreciated. Meanwhile, we can clearly see that type 58s are thinking about escaping from here, but you know what? I have a feeling that it is a bit too late for that. I have a feeling that we are way past that point, and now we are just simply playing farming simulator, right? It's okay. Does it feel like a bad tank, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Does it actually feel like a bad tank in the world of tanks in 2025? In before skill will get ammo react, and then we can say it feels pretty awful, right? It feels very, very awful. That's what we can say. Obviously, we had a lot of the gold spam by any shape or any form, but once again, fellas, look, compare this. 223 millimeters of penetration with a standard APCRs, which is okay for the most part, but whenever you are dealing against the super heavies, 290 millimeters of penetration with a gold, it just feels like a bread and butter. It just feels great. Right? So why not to use it? Why not to enjoy the tank, right? So in my opinion, this is the proper gun to use. Now, we can try to play with other gun, which I definitely think is significantly worse, purely because of the gold penetration and purely because the everything is just simply worse. Do you want to see the other gun? I believe you do, fellas. I believe you do. Skill? Are you reading our minds? Absolutely, I do. For example, now I can see one gentleman in Germany who is watching the video on the toilet. You think I do not know? I do know, fellas. I do know. 100% I do know. Beautiful. That was a very, very, very nice game. We cannot complain about this. This gun worked just fine. As a matter of fact, I would like to have a bit more of the gold ammunition for a future with this tank, but yeah, that's okay. That is okay. Minus gun handling. Gun handling kind of slapped us, right? But that's fine. Let's see. Solid ace. Beautiful. 4.4 thousand damage. That's absolutely amazing, and that is awesome. You know, I have no complaints whatsoever about this tank. First by the damage, first by the experience. We lost quite a bit of the credits, but that's to be expected considering that gold ammunition was used very easily. Now, pay attention at the gun, fellas. Pay attention at the gun. So this gun has lower penetration, okay, bigger alpha damage, lower penetration, obviously slower reload time, worse dispersion, worse aim time, and worse DPM. I mean, this is no-brainer that 90mm gun is the right gun to play. But you know what? Just for sports interest, let's go for a game with 105mm gun, and let's see how the things are looking like, right? In my humble opinion, if I can guess how the things are going to look like, I would say this gun is straight up useless, right? But that's only me, and keep this in mind. The biggest difference is in penetration. 245mm of penetration with a gold compared to 290. I will take 290 any day, anytime. New skill sports interest. Fjords standard battle. Let's see how this tank will behave for us. We're going to go to the hold down position for obvious reasons. The distance isn't going to be a very big one. In fact, probably 60 meters to 100 meters. So this should be okay. 320 alpha damage. Although the alpha is bigger by quite substantial margin, but shell velocity only 900 meters per second, and the gold 1100, which you are getting with a standard shell velocity on the other gun, although you are getting a bit less penetration. Let me know in the comments down below, fellas. Do you think my point of view is correct with this tank, and do you think I am thinking properly here? I am talking about about my attitude towards the guns, that this gun is definitely useless, and it is not even a competition against the guns overall, right? At least this is what I feel. Anyways, what do we want to do? We want to sit here, hold down for obvious reasons, right? And hopefully we are going to get plenty of the use right here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my bananas. That is a quality gun, fellas. That is a quality gun. I do not understand why people would complain about this. Missing the shot whenever sticking the gun into the enemy poo-poo? Oh, come on, fellas. You are just being too sensitive at this point. Oh, this is farm. This is farm. Yum, 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 yum. I like it. I like it, fellas. Very nice. Hi, how are you doing? Just stay hold down. This is our goal in this situation. Just trying to stay hold down to the best of our ability, fellas. Hold down. This is only one thing that we are dreaming about. Hold down. Okay, we clearly have the main fight over there. And to be fair with you, with a tank like this, I do not really mind to fight in the corridor, right? If I can stay hold down in my lovely corridor, I am feeling just great, and I am having the blast, okay? I am having the best time ever. What was that? Did you hear that? What was that? Was it a crew? Was it crew, fellas? I do not know. Maybe I'm hallucinating, fellas. Also, could be possibility from too much of the world of tanks. You can definitely hallucinate, right? It's okay. I am feeling pretty fine. I'm not complaining about this. Life is beautiful and we are okay. Now, the moment whenever you are leaving your hold down, the situation is significantly worse, okay? Whenever you are leaving the hold down, situation is significantly worse. As you can see, every and each mother trucker can slap us into the face without thinking twice, right? So that is important thing to highlight and the important thing to showcase. and the armor definitely doesn't feel as good as it did prior to that, right? Because prior to that, we could simply set like a bloody champions over there, and we could have the best time ever. And now, whenever we left the hold down, the situation is it is definitely complicated. And I'm just getting eaten alive. I do not know, did he hit my cupola or did he hit whatever else? But it felt definitely significantly worse. Yeah, he's just simply farming our cupola. Would you look at that? Beautiful penetration, right? Beautiful penetration over there. So, in my opinion, fellas, this is not the right gun to play with, but in the end of the day, we managed to get a very, very decent result here. Let's see the score, shall we? And obviously, I am aware of the mistake which I made here by playing aggressive, and this tank definitely struggles against the T-32 if you do not have the 250 alpha damage gun, because if you have 290 millimeters of penetration, you can deal with it. Would you look at this? It was actually okay game, 2.8 thousand damage. It's completely fine. Now, unfortunately, we lost this game. That's understandable, but let it be. Now, the point of this video is to ask, is this tank actually worth to buff, you know? Do you know what I mean? Is this tank deserves the buff? Is it one of the worst tanks out there that is unplayable? I mean, this gun undoubtedly is definitely worse than other gun. But after 2 games, we had a solid 3.6 thousand damage. It was completely fine, and I think we made it work. Huh. Weird. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening for my brain process. And see you very, very soon tomorrow.